Hi everyone, today I'm doing a follow-up on the video I did yesterday about the projector slash laptop stand. In this video I'm going to show you how to put it together, and then after that you'll be able to use a projector stand for all your needs. The build for this is actually pretty easy. All the parts that you need are labelled, which is very nice by the producer. They're labelled, and then on the instructions you can see all the labels and what parts and what their names are. So let's go straight into it. For number one, what you need is G2, which is the rings, and you need the screw A1. So you go to the bag and you find A1, and then you just pull it out. In this part you need 2 screws, and then you get G2 and 2 of A1. So it says to place G2 on the left side with the holes, and then screw G2 in. Just get it started off so the bracket doesn't fall over. Actually no. Included in the kit, it gives you also tools that you'll need to put the apparatus together. And for this specific part of the build, you will need the Allen key that is included. Okay, so you just place the bolt in the hole, screw it a bit, then use the Allen key to screw it in. Don't fully screw the screw in until you put the second one in, otherwise you might not be able to fit the second one in. Right, and then tighten the bolts until they completely won't move again without a substantial amount of force. Do not over tighten the bolts, because that also can cause problems in the long run. If you over tighten them, it can go through and split the wood. So just tighten them until they won't move, and then you'll be all good until the next stage. For section 2 of the manual, you will need G8, G2 and the rather large B3. Okay, what you've got to do is position this part of G3 in the hole of G2, and then position the nut going through here, position the G8 going through here. Before you put before you screw that in, you've got to put the G2 over G8, and then you can just screw G8 in. Just screw this in till it's tight, just so it holds. Do not screw it in completely, just so it holds. And then you're ready for stage 3. For stage 3, you will need G3 and 2 A1s and the Allen key. All you need to do is just place G3 over the long B3 pole and align the holes up so you can fit the A1 holes in. Make sure it goes in straight, and then just tighten. Make sure it's a tight fit, but don't do it too tight, otherwise again you might ruin the holes. Now on to stage 4. Stage 4 is very like stage 1. All you need is a G2 and 2 A1 screws. You just align screws with the hole, screw it in a bit so it stays, and then use the Allen key to screw it in. After screwing these up, you're ready to advance to stage 5. For stage 5, you will need a G8, G2 washer and B4, which is this long tube. Okay. insert G8 into the part of the G2 that just, it's a long line basically. Put the washer over it and then insert B4 into the hole. Put this into the hole so that G8, the black thing, also fits into the hole at the top of the long tube. Screw G8 until you've got it tight but not too tight. You're now ready to advance to stage 6. For stage 6 you'll need the G3 loop and 2 A1 screws. You'll also need the Allen driver to screw the screws in. Align the G3 just so it's over the holes, and then put the screws in just so they stay in. And then screw them in with the Allen head. After you screw that in, you will be ready to advance to stage 7. For stage 7 you will need the part that you built earlier in the video, the first part, and you need to place it upside down so that the black clip is facing the left. You'll then need to grab the part that you've just made and make sure that the hoop part here is facing up and that this is upside down. You then need to place, just adjust the camera, you then need to place this on top of this so that the bottom is facing upwards, and then just let it sink down, and then you're ready to advance to stage 8. Stage 8 is rather simple. All you need to do is grab the last G8 and screw it in to this part here. And you can adjust whatever height you would like this to be. So say you want it higher, you can screw this in, and that's that done there. Now you can advance to stage 9. For stage 9 you'll need the biggest piece of the kit, which is the legs. That is G6. Now that is, it doesn't really actually have a name because it's such an individual part. And then you'll need the parts with the wheels on them. Okay, so just unpackage these and then get them so that they're facing the right way up, which is this way, and then just slide them onto the edge of the legs. Then do this on the other leg. They slide on very easily. And do it for the last 2 legs as well. After you've done this, you can advance to stage 10. For stage 10, you will need 4 A3 screws and a screwdriver, which you have to provide yourself. I'm just using an electric drill. You can use any normal Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, so just pull the screws out. And there you have it. Okay, so you just have to rotate, push the wheel so it's fully on, and then rotate it around till you can see the black second hole over in between the first hole. I'll just do a close up of that. So it's not good when it's like that, but it is good when it's like that. And when it's like that, can just take your screw and drive it in. Do these ones up reasonably tight, otherwise, because they will be doing quite a bit of decently hard work. Just gonna focus the camera. So you see that's no black hole there, but as soon as you do that there is a black hole. Then put these in. After you've done this, you're ready to advance to stage 11. For stage 11 you're going to need the last long tube, which is the B2, which is this one, and you're going to need G7 and 4 A4 screws. So you need to have it so that the holes are on the right side. There's the middle, there's nothing on the left, but there is stuff on the right, and you need to have it so the circle side is facing towards the left. You see the circle side is facing towards the left. Then you need to put the screws in, screw them in. You've got to get them all the way to the bottom, get them straight, otherwise they won't go through properly. It's a bit of fiddle. Once you've got those in, you just need to slide this over the top so it covers that. Then you're ready for stage 12. Before you reach stage 12, you need to finish stage 11, which is to screw on the long tube B2 with 4 A5 screws. So you just need to feel the screws underneath and hold the and just try and turn until they get tight. You might need to turn the thing over a bit for that. Once you've got them on, you can just tighten them with the A9 head spanner and the Allen key. So just hold, I'll just do it soft so it's easier. Hold the Allen key over the nut and just turn that to the right. I do this pretty tight, just because it's quite a vital part. After you've tightened those up, you're ready to advance to stage 12. Stage 12 is very easy, you just need to slide G9 on top. And then you can advance to stage 13. For stage 13 you just need an A7 nut and an A6 screw, and then you just put those through the G9 and tighten up. Just going to move the camera quickly. So just place this here and this in its section, which is moulded, so you don't have to use anything, you can just do it. And then you need to use your screwdriver to drill it in. And just do this till it's tight, and then you're ready to move to stage 14. For stage 14 you need this long G10 and you need the parts that you were working on earlier. Just going to set the camera up. For this stage you just need to grab the top piece you made earlier and put it into this part here. You can control what height you want and then just insert this screw into the side it goes into and tighten it at what height you would like. This works as a sort of clamp and keeps it in place. After that, you're ready to move on to stage 15. For this last stage, you will need the 4 plastic covers and 8 screws to go with that. You just need to place the covers on top here of the plates and then reach underneath with your screwdriver or drill and just drill upwards through the holes. Okay, so here we have the finished made product. It's on wheels, very mobile, and it can be used for, as I said, carrying projector and laptop at the same time maybe. It's extremely adjustable. Thank you for watching. If it did help, please like and maybe subscribe. See you later.